Hey guys, what's going on? The Red Winter event is live now, so we're going to go over the math behind it. I will say, like all these events, there's going to be a lot of blitzing. I will say, though, Yelena is being released this week and through this event. Not through this event, but during this event, so you're going to be blitzing hard anyway. So hopefully you can get some extra rewards for blitzing the same that you would do for any other release. That's kind of why I like these events. That's kind of why I look forward to these events, and I don't mind them as much. So what we have here is we have two of these milestones that will be going the whole month, and then we have a daily milestone that will reset each day. That's red alert. So let's get to the math behind it. I will say I looked at the orbs. I'm not really too excited about the deep freeze orb fragment. There is some gold in there. You do need quite a lot of orbs to get through the whole red winter milestones and stuff, but I mean my goal is going to be obviously milestone 30, and I think I should hit it. But I will say that kind of it doesn't seem like it gets pretty good till milestone 20 for the most part, but that's just my opinion. But let's just get to the math behind it. So to start off, if I did my math right, I kind of rushed this just to get this video out to you guys, but the total guaranteed shards from the event is 129. So you're going to get 13 shards from the Crimson Affair event. That's the raid event. That's where you participate with your alliance. 68 shards from Red Winter. That's the actual orb opening milestone. And then 48 shards from Red Alert. That's going to be the one that resets each day. So there's 4 shards in that whole in the whole milestone, but you get to do that 12 times. So 48 shards total, equaling a total of 129. But let's get to the Red Alert milestone and how much you need to do. So with Red Alert, I'm going to go ahead and assume that everyone's going to sim. If you don't sim, you're going to get more points, but let's just do the math with simming at least. So the total points needed per day is 1,600. Black Order has 2 characters with the seasons trait. That is Coal Obsidian and Proxima Midnight. So if, let's just say you wanted to blitz, or you wanted to do your arena normally, or maybe throw in, one of the season characters or 2 of the season characters just because they are valid. There's Symbiote Spider-Man, there's Anti-Venom, you could run symbiotes in arena, you could run Black Order, you could put Yo-Yo on a team somewhere. But let's just assume Black Order again has two characters. So if you do your arenas all 5 times through the day, you're gonna get 85 points. So that's again with 2 of those season characters and 3 non-season characters. So that means that you have a total of 15 left. So if you do a max rotation, if you do try and get the max points that you can per rotation, that's with 32 characters. You're gonna get 256 points, so that's 32 times 8. There is a total of 33 season characters, but one of them is being Red Guardian, so I'm not gonna include that in there, just because a lot of free-to-play people or newer people won't necessarily have him. But if you did that and got the max points per rotation, so this is excluding, for example, Brotherhood does not have a season character in there, so there's an extra point or 2 with rotations that you can have in there. So there are going to be some teams like that, like AIM. I don't think has any characters in there or anything like that. But essentially, if you got the max points, you would need to do a total of 6 rotations with the all 32 characters in there. I think it's going to be a little bit less, honestly, but I think with Yelena, most people are going to be trying to get as many rotations in as possible. And when I say rotations, I mean going through your whole blitz teams and then keep doing that over and over again. But yeah, so you're going to need to do a total of, worst case scenario, 6 rotations if you get a win with all 32 characters. If you're looking for a team to put some stragglers, I would suggest doing long shot with Shatterstar and then doing the stragglers on that team. For example, I don't have Beast, Nobu, or Ronin and they're all season characters on a team, so I'm putting them with Longshot and Shatterstar. Shatterstar does have the season trait, Longshot does not, but I'm still putting them on that team, and hopefully I can get a couple wins with that. Again, I'm not really too worried about the Red Alert. It's more about the Red Winter, the actual orb opening milestone, that I'm kind of going for, and I think I will get this just by naturally going for the Red Winter one. I just want to mention that because this does seem kind of daunting. It's not necessarily how many wins, but it's kind of hard to figure out how many wins you need, which it's just best to say you're going to use all 32 characters available that you can, not counting Red Guardian, and you're going to try and get the most points you can. But let's go on to the Crimson Affair. Again, that's the Alliance one, that's the raid one. So the total raid points that you need are 93,000 points. If you have 24 people in your alliance, each person needs 3,875 points. Raid points per day is going to be 324. So the max raid points that you can get, so a team of full 5 season characters is 37 points. So the total raid attempts with max team is 9. For example, I know in U7 I'm going to be running Anti-Venom, Carnage, Symbiote Spider-Man, Emma Frost, and Yo-Yo, and I'm going to try and do that 5 times, and then the remaining 4 that I will get will hopefully come from Gamma, or will hopefully come from Alpha when that rotation comes. That should come. Alpha should be a lot easier for people to get through with this event, just because Alpha is less restrictive than Gamma is. Again, for example, in Gamma, Wakanda can be required, Brotherhood can be required, and AIM can be required, and none of them have the season trait. None of these characters have the season trait, which sucks, but it is what it is. So once Alpha comes around, it should be a lot easier. But you just need to do nine wins. I'm going to be basically going for 12 or 14 wins basically per day. And these are just attempts too. So you can, if you get to a node that you can't beat, just throw in your last 5 season characters and just get as many points as you can. If you have a couple refreshes, do that. Just help out your alliance the best you can. I'm in a good alliance, so I'm not really too worried about this. I'm just going to kind of be participating and doing what I can with this to get through it. But I want to show something off too. Just make sure before you enter into a raid lane or enter into a raid node in Gamma that you just come here. It's real simple. A lot of people know this already, but just a nice little reminder. Just come in here and hit go down. I've done it already. Come down, hit the season tag, and then it should show you which characters you have, and then fill out the rest if you know if some are missing. So for example, I have lane 2 or lane 7, it depends which side you're on, and that's Avengers or Spider-Verse. So this is the team I'm going to be using. I will say when it comes to Gamma, these last nodes right here, not these ones but these ones, which require Kree, Spider-Verse, or Guardians, a good team, you know, just off the bat that I saw would be Carnage, Anti-Venom, Symbiote Spider-Man, Captain Marvel, and Groot. I think you should have no trouble with that. Right now my alliance is doing Gamma Raid 3 difficulty 4 just to get those extra gold orbs, but normally we're kind of running, I think we're planning on running Gamma Raid 4 difficulty 1. We should probably get 100% on that, but I will say that team should hopefully help you get through this, and you know, and everyone can do this at the end, so make sure your alliance does that if they can, or at least have them check the season tag. All right, let's move on to the actual orb opening part. This one's kind of daunting. So the total points needed in 12 days is 37,300. The total orbs needed is 63 orbs. It's actually like 62 and some change, but we're just gonna say 63. So the orbs from Crimson Affair, that's your alliance one, is you're gonna get 4.75. The orbs from Red Alert, you're gonna get 8.1. So it's like you're gonna get like 1750 orb fragments per day, which is like 8.1 total. I don't know if that's right. It's just off the top of my head that I'm trying to remember. Orbs from Blitz participation is 8. So if you get all the milestones in the Yelena Blitz, you should get about 2 orbs, and you should go through, I think there's gonna be 4 blitzes that you can get these orbs from. I will say I'm not counting the Sunday blitzes, which is the Red Star and the premium orbs. So we may get more than 8. I just kind of wanted to lowball it just in case. So that means we have a remaining of 42 orbs left to get. And how you're going to get the rest of those orbs is through blitzing, getting blitz wins. So I did a rotation before I started this video, and as you can see here, I have 24 blitz teams. As you can see, I only got 100 once. I'm hoping that there is still 2,000, like the whole orb fragment drop that you can get. But right now, essentially, I just said my average orb fragment was 50. So your average orb per win is 0.025. So you need a total of 1,686 blitz wins for the 12 days. And then a blitz win per day is 141 essentially. So I haven't done the math. I think if you did 6 rotations by 24, I think you're over that 141. But again, just be checking and seeing. Basically, if I overdo it on getting, you know, blitz wins per day, and I'm through Red Winter a lot sooner than, you know, I'm over blitzing, I'd rather do that than not get those rewards at the end. But let's look at right here. So this is where you should be at the end of each day. This is 7 p.m. for me. I'm Eastern Standard Time. So this is when it will reset. This is when the event ends, is 1/19/21. So this is where you should be at each day for Crimson Affair and Red Winter. I don't have Red Alert on there because it resets every day. So this is where you should be at. I like to do this a lot. If you want to take a screenshot, share this with your alliance, keep it for yourself, whatever. I'll go ahead and smile now. There you go. You should hopefully have a screenshot if you need this. I'm going to go ahead and take a screenshot of this, but I won't have my ugly mug on there. But good luck to you guys. That's going to do it for this video. Let me know if I did my math wrong. Again, 129 total guaranteed character shards of Red Guardian through this event. Yeah, I'm excited for this event. Like I said, you know, I'm gonna be doing 8 rotations per day for Yelena, and I'll basically be doing 8 rotations. I don't know who the blitz is for the first blitz is next week, after the orb one, but it doesn't matter. I'm gonna be doing 8 rotations for that just because I do want to get all of the rewards that I can. So yeah, like I said, it kind of does suck that, like, you know, I wish Cole Obsidian's blitz coincided with the first day of this, but it is what it is. You know, I'm not going to complain too much. I know a lot of people hate blitzing. I don't blame them. But with Sim Blitz, it does make it kind of easier, and I do like the Crimson Affair one where you actually are incorporating your alliance. But let me know if I did my math wrong. If I did my math wrong, please comment, because I will pin that to the top of the video in the comment section so people can read that and correct if need be. But let me know if what you think of this event. Let me know if you're excited for Red Guardian. He is kind of the hype of the skill military team. Apparently they're not very good, or they're kind of a letdown just because they will take a large investment to get them going. But that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. On this channel I do guides, I do giveaways, I do orb openings, I do all sorts of Marvel Strike Force stuff, so make sure you're subscribed, hit that like button. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.